Other states that prohibit social media companies from removing posts based on a political view violate free speech. The U.S. and China are holding talks again about nuclear arms. Reuters says delegations from Washington and Beijing met for the first time in 5 years last March at a hotel conference room in Shanghai. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
KSR, Kentucky Sports Radio on KNN, where you never know what you'll get.
There's hoops, there's shenanigans, there's rigmarole.
With Matt Jones.
Baby!
All done for the love of sports.
We're an hour and a half into the show. Maybe we should talk about something having to do with sports.
Don't miss a minute of Kentucky Sports Radio.
I say that way. I don't want people to get their hopes up.
Kentucky Sports Radio.
It's kind of funny.
Every day, men and women from communities across this nation serve as Reserve Citizen Airmen.
I am proud to defend our nation.
Proud to be part of a team that helps make a difference.
I am proud to be part of something larger than me.
We celebrate those who have served and those who are proudly serving in the Air Force Reserve. Our mission is to fly, fight, and win in air, space, and cyberspace.
I am proud to be a member. I am proud to protect our...
Proud to serve in the U.S. Air Force Reserve.
AFReserve.com.
An appeals court in Washington, D.C. is denying Steve Bannon's appeal to avoid prison. Mark Mayfield with details.
Bannon asked earlier this month for a delay to his sentence on contempt charges, with the denial coming Thursday in a 2-1 decision. The judges said his argument did not warrant a departure from the general rule. The one-time advisor to former President Trump was ordered by a federal judge this month to report to prison by July 1st to begin his 4-month sentence. I'm Mark Mayfield.
A man wanted in connection with the murders of 3 people in Oklahoma and 1 in Alabama is in custody. Captain Jack Kennedy with the Tuscaloosa, Alabama Sheriff's Office.
If you look at his criminal history, he was continuously escalating his violent behavior.
50-year-old Stacy Lee Drake was apprehended yesterday in Morlanton, Arkansas. Drake was wanted for the deaths of Tara Underwood and Taylor Sharp, whose bodies were found Tuesday at a business in Gans, Oklahoma. Drake's also suspected in the January 14th murder of 56-year-old Philip Emerson at a home in El Reno, in Alabama. He's a suspect in the killing of 62-year-old Russell Thomas, an Alcoholics Anonymous volunteer who was found dead inside the AA building last month.
I've always had really good intuition about things. And unfortunately, I felt that way about the Olympics.
The first trailer has been released for the new Simone Biles documentary. Simone Biles Rising is a 4-part documentary that follows the gold medal gymnast as she sets her sights on the 2024 Paris Olympics. The trailer shows Biles withdrawing from the 2020 Tokyo Games and then later returning to the gym to train for the next Olympics. Netflix is calling it one of the most powerful comebacks in history. Simone Biles Rising will premiere on Netflix on July 17th. And Kevin Costner says he's not returning to Yellowstone. The actor made the announcement on Instagram Thursday night. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Anderson Dean Park will begin having its gates locked after hours. The Harrodsburg Herald's reporting that at a special called meeting earlier this week, the park board approved new hours for Anderson Dean Community Park, opening at 6 o'clock in the morning and closing at 11 o'clock in the evening. When the park is closed, the gates will be closed and locked as well, with first responders and city and county officials having keys. Park manager Stephen Ransdell said that while the park had typically been open overnight, there had been issues with vandalism. Danville Boyle County Parks and Rec wants you to circle July 20th on your calendar. They have scheduled a community block party for that day going on at Jackson Park, which will feature free food, music, inflatables, and more. It's the first of what's expected to be multiple block parties at different Danville and Boyle County Parks locations. This one, again, is scheduled for July 20th from 11 until 3 at Jackson Park in Danville. And with today's elevated temperatures, the Boyle County Fiscal Court is continuing to operate a cooling shelter. It'll be open today from 12 noon until 6 at the Boyle County Courthouse. It'll also be open tomorrow for anyone who needs it. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Hi, I'm Adam Hopkins, security officer at Farmers National Bank. If a friend you haven't spoken with in years contacts you via social media with a great way to make some big money, it's a scam. If this has happened or is happening to you, please give us a call at Farmers National Bank. We're always happy to help.
This is Steve Bertram. The Hometown Radio Network is your connection with local, state, and national sport. From daily sportscasts to live coverage of football, basketball, baseball, auto racing, and more, it's all on the Hometown Radio Network on WHIR FM and AM, WHBN FM and AM, Z105 WRNZ FM, and online at hometownlive.net. The Hometown Radio Network, your place to go for sports news and live broadcasts.
Hello, it's Dr. Matthew Duggar with Matthew Duggar Eye Care in Harrodsburg. Let me tell you about our affordable eyewear pricing. If you just need distance or near only glasses, we offer a frame, thinner lens, and non-glare coating for $119. We offer a frame, Zeiss Progressive No-Line Bifocal, and thinner lens with non-glare coating for $249. We want you to feel comfortable coming to our office to buy glasses. To schedule an eye exam with me, Dr. Matthew Duggar in Harrodsburg, call 859-605-2214.
Did you know that Cartown Kia has one of the largest pre-owned inventories in the region? And did you know that we source vehicles from all over the country? Not only will we pay top dollar for your trade, we'll buy from you even if you don't buy from us. So stop in today for a quick and easy appraisal, and while you're here, check out the new Kias arriving daily. There's never been a better time to upgrade your ride. Visit Cartown Kia or shop anytime at cartownkiausa.com.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value in funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
The Bob Allen Motor Mall and Hometown Radio Network proudly honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
The Bob Allen Motor Mall, Hometown Radio Network, proudly honoring America with the playing of our national anthem. All right, let's get to your weather forecast. And it says sunny and hot today, high of 95. Mostly clear tonight, low of 75. Sunny tomorrow, high of 93. Partly cloudy tomorrow night, low of 73. We got a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 on Sunday, partly sunny, high of 90. Wind gust to 20. Sunny on Monday, high of 92. Sunny Tuesday, high of 93. Showers and thunderstorms on Wednesday, mostly sunny, high of 89. Finally getting out of that 90s. And then on Thursday, chance of showers and thunderstorms, sunny, high of 86. Right now, we have cloudy skies, 70 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:10 and a half. Good Friday morning to you. It's the 21st day of June. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That's the number to use to register somebody for the DQ Ice Cream Cake giveaway. Again, we're doing one this morning before 10 o'clock for those having a birthday or anniversary between the 15th and 21st. We have registered right now Lewis Casey, Kaylin Rickerford, Bobby Kokenauer, Bonnie Kokenauer, Jackson Selby, and Bryson Turner. You know, he needs a name and phone number. We'll get him registered, all right? Now, We do birthdays for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, since I'm not here Saturday or Sunday, all right? So let's take a look at Friday. Justin Newton, owner of Lee's Famous Recipe in Danville. Julia Candler. Stuart Wodle. Saturday, Charles Woodward. Sunday, Roxanne Kephart and Joe Davis Culbertson.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina, for stopping by to sing happy birthday so early to Joe, Roxanne, Charles, Stuart, Julia, and Justin. All right, kids, for the first of 2 times, I'm going to give you the answers to the DQ Today is quiz. All right? Now, there are 6 things that today is. All you have to do is remember one of the 6 things and be the first in after the 7:30 weather forecast. If you're not one this month, give me one of the 6 things today is, and you'll pick up a tasty treat from DQ where happy tastes good. All right, are you ready to take a look and see? Let's do it. Today is Go Skateboarding Day, International Day of Yoga, National Selfie Day, Atheist Solidarity Day, World Music Day, Peaches and Cream Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Speaking of celebrating, for those of you just getting up right now, it's time to celebrate the start of the weekend because we can with this. Oh, thank you very much, Fred. We so look forward to that on Friday morning each hour to get us started and start an early weekend. That's what's the fun part about that, all right? So let's go ahead and take a look at your life hack. Want to find the best spot to eat at an airport? Look at where the flight attendants and flight crew are eating. Chances are they've been there many times before and they know where the best spots are. That's a good reminder. And your positive thought says the sun can rise and so can I. You can rise. Everybody has a little sun inside them. All right. So that leaves me to tell you, I told you we get here, kids, and we have made it to Friday morning. So I want you to just sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air.
The following program contains material not suitable for children.
Oh.
Adults.
What?
Or childish adults.
Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo, this is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. I go to work, I ain't lazy, but sometimes it drives me crazy. Woo, so much work that I find I start to lose my mind. But when Friday comes along, I'm so glad to be alive, 'cause I know later tonight I'm gonna party overtime. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo, this is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. Another week, I made it through. Now I know just what to do. I'm gonna scream when I get home. Woo, call my friends up on the phone. We're gonna have a ball, so much fun it's out of sight. So you better not expect us home till late on Sunday night. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo, this is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday.
Let me kiss it.
Thank God it's Friday.
It is definitely Friday.
Ooh, I feel it!
I feel like eating meatloaf, not pancakes. Okay, feels like my hair is growing.
We're not getting any younger.
You know, there was a time when I did think I was getting younger, but it turns out that that was my medication.
Ma'am, are you taking any medication?
The grown-up in me likes the prospect of fun.
Oh God, should we ask somebody for help?
It's party time.
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
What if I find myself stranded in a snow cave with a stern but comely lady geologist, both of us knowing that our only chance for survival is the heat from our naked bodies?
May I use your restroom? I took a laxative and a stool hardener. Oh, and they're fighting it out in there.
Look, this is my reputation we're talking about here.
My time machine has been activated.
Time machine?
Yay! I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above Friday is my happy day, always feeling snappy day. Monday is a crappy day. When Monday comes, I'm feeling bummed, 'cause the weekend is through. Friday is on. Soon we'll be free.
I love Friday.
And happy hour. You will find me.
Love Friday.
At 5 o'clock, it's quitting time. At 5 o'clock, I'll scream 'cause I love Fridays.
Oh, don't we all love Fridays? We love our weekends. We live for our weekends. It's 6:17. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM with Reddy Rick. Glad to have you along. And you're wondering what's coming up? I'm glad you asked. We will be glad to tell you. We got Joe's Look at Sports coming up. NBC Entertainment news from our local businesses we ask your kind attention to get behind all our mom and pops and support them year round. We appreciate it, and they do too. Bottom of the hour news from KNN. We'll have your weather forecast. We'll have some laughs together. Then we'll kick it with Kenneth Riley. Next hour, we'll have Steve Bertram's sports report coming in. Look at UK sports with the voice of the Wildcats, Tom Leach. 7:20, Rooster Local Talent Showcase. 7:35, DQ Today is Quiz. 7:45, the good news from Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance. 8 o'clock hour, we'll be talking at 8:20 to Mercer County Humane Society. 8:45, a random facts from David Hopewell. Kim King, state rep report will not be happening again today. She's in meetings, so she should be back hopefully on Monday. Then after the 9:30 news and weather forecast, Larry the Legend Sanders. And we may have a special guest, who knows? But it'll always be entertaining with Larry the Legend Sanders, that's for sure. So we've got that. A lot of, hopefully, of some birthday musicians that we're going to celebrate together. Lalo Schifrin's 92, he's a jazz composer. Ray Davies, 80s singer. Joey Moland, 77, singer, guitarist. Kathy Mateas, 65 years old, country singer. Allison Moore, 52, country singer. O.C. Smith was born on this date in 1932. Chris Christopherson will be 88 tomorrow. Howard Kalin, 77 tomorrow, singer. Todd Rundgren, 76 tomorrow. Now, on Saturday, Roy Dresky was born in 1930, expired in 2004. Then on Sunday, June Carter Cash was born in 1929, expired in 2003. So we're going to hopefully share some memories with you music-wise, give you some information you can use and possibly need. All right, so let's get it started, Joe. What about a look at sports?
The Lakers have their new head coach. A former Kentucky Wildcat gets a big-time payday, and Rick Woodfield among the historic game in baseball yesterday. Those are the headlines on this Friday morning. I'm Joe Mathis, guiding you through these Friday morning sports, starting off in the NBA, where the LA Lakers have agreed to a 4-year contract with J.J. Redick to make him the franchise's next head coach. Redick, an ESPN NBA analyst who played 15 years in the NBA, met with the Lakers vice president and GM Rob Pelinka and owner Jeannie Buss over the weekend, and conversations on the vacancy continued throughout the week, sources said. Pelinka offered Redick the job yesterday morning. Pelinka became sold on Redick's ability to connect with players and his basketball IQ, and believes that people surrounding Redick with an elite coaching staff will help shorten his learning curve into his first coaching job. Redick moved into the forefront of the search a week ago after the Lakers' pursuit of UConn head coach Dan Hurley was ultimately rebuffed. The Lakers offered Hurley a 6-year, $70 million contract that he turned down to stay with UConn. Staying in the NBA, Sacramento Kings sixth man Malik Monk, a former Kentucky Wildcat, is set to make a big-time payday. 4-year, $78 million deal that Monk signed to stay with Sacramento. The runner-up for the NBA Sixth Man of the Year last season, Monk scored the most points and dished out the most assists among all bench players. He averaged career highs in points at 15.4 a game and assists at 5.1 over 72 games before a knee injury sidelined him for the Kings' final 9 regular season games and the team's 2 play-in tournament games. Monk has blossomed out west after 4 underwhelming seasons with the Charlotte Hornets, who drafted the guard 11th overall out of Kentucky back in 2017. In the NBA, another trade. The Oklahoma City Thunder reportedly trading guard Josh Giddey to the Chicago Bulls for Alex Caruso. Giddey, who's entering the final year of his rookie contract, averaged 12.3 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 4.8 assists per game last season as OKC won 57 regular season games and advanced to the Western Conference semifinals. And in Major League Baseball, MLB, in a tribute to the Negro Leagues, had an all-black umpiring crew yesterday for the first time in history at Rickwood Field between the Giants and Cardinals. Adrian Johnson was the crew chief for a group that included Alan Porter, C.B. Buckner, Malachi Moore, and Jeremy Rehak. They will also wear patches in honor of Emmett Ashford, the first black umpire in 1966. It's the first MLB game at Rickwood Field in its 114-year history, where the Birmingham Black Barons played and where Hall of Fame great Willie Mays opened his professional career. Those are the headlines on this Friday morning. I'm Joe Mathis for the Hometown Radio Network.
Right now feels the same, I wonder.
Travis Barker is launching a wellness initiative inspired by his recovery from a fatal airplane crash that happened in the late 2000s. On Tuesday, he announced the launch of Run Travis Run, a running event that's set to begin next month. In a statement, Barker said the event was inspired by the running community as a way to bring people together and make healthy decisions. Run Travis Run will take place in Los Angeles on July 6th and Queens, New York on July 21st. One of the earliest known Taylor Swift CDs has a new owner. According to Golden Auctions, the demo CD was recorded by the singer when she was just 11 years old and sold for over $12,000 at auction over the weekend. It contains cover songs of Dolly Parton and the Dixie Chicks. The disc also features an early Swift original titled Can I Go With You? A picture of the singer is printed on the front, as well as a phone number and website for music executives who might have been interested then. Billy Ray Cyrus's estranged wife is accusing him of extreme abuse. The country music icon filed for divorce from Fire Rose in late May. That was followed by a temporary restraining order to keep her from spending his money. In documents obtained by People, the 36-year-old Australian singer accuses Cyrus of extreme verbal, emotional, and psychological abuse due to consistent drug use. Cyrus cited irreconcilable differences and inappropriate marital conduct in his filing. That's entertainment. I'm Jacqueline Carl, NBC News Radio.
The Lincoln County Fair in Stanford has a fun weekend lined up for you. Just pay $15 at the gate for admission, rides, and special events. The Floral Hall and Carnival both open at 6. Then at 6:30, it's the Lamb and Sheep Show at the Livestock Barn. At 7, go see the TNT Truck and Tractor Pull at the Motorsports Track, known as Thunder Valley. Also at 7, it's the USWF Pro Wrestling at the Pageant Building. The Lincoln County Fair is at the foothills of Halls Gap in Stanford. You haven't been there yet? Well, you gotta go.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're gonna wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has Rock to Go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs, from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday.
Call 859-715-7575.
They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
Maybe it began with listening to a symphony of cicadas and watching fireflies dance through the air. But it became a place where we can all join in. Fill your summer with drone light shows, dance parties, a gazillion bubbles, live music, roller coasters, and water rides, all at Dollywood's Smoky Mountain Summer Celebration, presented by Food City June 15th through August 11th. Just plan your trip at Dollywood.com.
The Hometown Radio Network Sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. NASCAR racing this Saturday, 3:30 green flag drop for the Am Better Health 200. It's NASCAR Xfinity Series racing. We'll have it on WHIR from the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. The Cup Series is Sunday at 2:30 in the afternoon. It's the Cup Series race in New Hampshire. We'll have the green flag drop at 2:30 on 103.9 FM WHIR and all races at hometownlive.net.
I want to ride Hatfield Chevrolet, and they had me
driving in my car, going very far, down the street in my car.
If you want to ride, go to RodHatfieldChevy.com. Rod Hatfield Chevrolet, Lexington, Kentucky.
Hello, everybody. This is country music artist, star, Alex Miller. I love my country music, and you'll love the country music radio Rick spins weekday mornings 6 till 10 a.m. on FM 99.5 WHBN, The Rooster.
Here soft place to fall. Don't misunderstand me, baby, please. I didn't mean to bring back memories. You should know the reason why I called. I was looking for a soft place to fall. Looking for a soft place, nothing more than a small taste of a love that ended long ago. Looking for a place to hide, a warm bed on a cold night. I didn't mean to hurt you, no, no, no. Looking out your window at the dawn, baby, when you wake up, I'll be gone. You're the one who taught me after all how to find a soft place to fall.
Allison Moore, A Soft Place to Fall. Allison Moore, country singer, is 52 years old today. We're coming up on news at 6:30 from KNN. We'll have your weather forecast, some laughs together, and we'll kick it with Kenneth Riley. It is now 6:30.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Moving ahead on charges for relatives of a baby found dead this month.
A grand jury now indicting 4 people related to the death of little Maya Rudd, the 8-month-old, whose remains were found allegedly concealed in her parents' Ohio County home this month. Those parents, Tesla Tucker and Cage Rudd, along with the baby's grandfather, Ricky, to report a death, gun charges, and more. No charges of murder, homicide, or manslaughter, however. Investigators say the home where Rudd's body was found was in deplorable condition. I'm Jack Crumley.
The American Bar Association is offering free legal aid to survivors of the April 2nd storms and tornadoes in the following counties: Boyd, Carter, Fayette, Greenup, Henry, Jefferson, Jessamine, Mason, Oldham, Union, and Whitley. Kentuckians who need help can call 859-993-0300. He's admitted to manslaughter charges in the 1994 killing of UK football player Trent DeJuro. Now 50-year-old Shane up on new charges in Frankfurt.
It was June 15th when Ragland was charged with assault and terroristic threatening against his mother in Franklin County. Just a few days later, on the 18th, one of his mother's friends told police that he was forcing his mother out of her home. When she was able to get back inside, the friend told police Ragland ran over her with his motorized wheelchair and hit her with his arms and hands. It was also reported that Ragland threatened to kill his mother's friend, and if he could get a hold of his gun, he would shoot her in the head. Ragland was charged with assault and terroristic threatening for a second time.
That's Alyssa Williams with WKYT. I'm Lee Mowen.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
Sunny and hot today, high of 95. Mostly clear tonight, a low of 75. Sunny tomorrow, high of 93. Partly cloudy tomorrow night, low of 73. Chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 on Sunday. Partly sunny, high of 90. Wind gust to 20. Hang on to your hat and your hair if you got it. Sunny on Monday, high of 92. Right now, under partly sunny skies, we have 70 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9, make it 9, 6:32 and a half. Good. Friday morning, this is the 21st day of June. Ready, Rick? Glad to be along with you on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. All right, are you ready to laugh? We've got some laughs queued up just for you. Our first one starts out with Putin Car Dealership.
Come on down to I Hate America Days at Dictator Motors. Hi, it's Vladimir Putin, and I have all sorts of very nice automobiles priced to move. Just listen to this satisfied customer.
Greetings, it is Kim Jong-un, and my buddy Vladdy just got me a great deal on a nice stretch limousine. My favorite. Plus, he threw in a tea set and a dagger.
That's right, and I'll take any trade. And I'm not just talking about cars.
I brought in 4 ballistic missiles, and he gave me a second limo. Fair trade.
Yes, push, pull, or drag your nuclear weapons in, and I'll give you the car of your dreams.
And if you choose to shop for your car elsewhere, you will be executed.
He's right, you will. So come on down to I Hate America Days at Dictator Motors. See you soon.
Guards, execute that man over there who is riding a bicycle instead of purchasing a fine automobile for my dear friend Vladimir Putin.
Thanks, Kim Jong-un.
SeaWorld Mime.
Looking for an exciting new career? Then you could be our new mime here at SeaWorld.
Really? How do I know if I'm qualified?
Well, do you know how to paint your face white?
I sure do.
And can you not talk?
I sure can. Check this out.
Nice. Then you could be SeaWorld's new mime. Imagine it, being perfectly silent while pretending to be trapped in a box or pretending to pull an invisible rope.
Nice.
All while floating around in a tank surrounded by killer whales.
Wait, what was that last thing?
You'll love your new career as a SeaWorld mime.
Help me. The whales are surrounding me, please.
No talking.
He's got me. He's got my leg.
So what are you waiting for? Come replace our mime here at SeaWorld. Your exciting new career starts today.
Countdown to the debate.
Coming soon, it's the countdown to the presidential debate with exclusive footage of each candidate preparing for the big face-off. First, there's Joe Biden.
I gotta be alert. Let me practice talking with numbers, counting down. 10, 9, 7, 2, let me start over.
And watch as former President Trump prepares for the big showdown.
I'm going to win this debate, and it's going to be a tremendous victory. And even if I'm sentenced to prison time, I'm going to be president from prison. I'm going to be in the yard giving speeches. That I can tell you.
It's the countdown to the debate.
You're going down, Biden.
No, Trump, you're gonna do the thing with the corn pop. Where am I?
Don't miss it.
Spray painting Taylor Swift's plane?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your pilot speaking. I apologize for the delay. We are kind of stuck here at the gate because if you look to your right, there appears to be a group of climate activists spray painting the aircraft. Apparently, they think this is Taylor Swift's tour plane. If you could please just wave your hand in front of your window and point at that other plane over there, I'd appreciate it. The one with Taylor Swift's face plastered on the side of it. I mean, this is clearly not Taylor's plane. Hang on a second, let me just... Hey, that's Taylor's plane, not this one. Yeah, they're not getting it. And look, Taylor's crew is loading a bunch of gear onto that other plane. Hey, look at those giant speakers and instruments. That's clearly Taylor's plane, not this one. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we know you have a choice which airline you fly, and you chose the one that is not Taylor Swift's plane. I just wish those dummies out there knew that.
Bad boyfriend lawyer.
Has your boyfriend been careless or negligent? Did he fail to drive you to the airport? Did he not open the door for you? Maybe he just forgot to take out the garbage. Then you may be entitled to money, and the bad boyfriend lawyers will make that happen. Yes, whether your boyfriend forgot to get you something nice on your birthday, or just forgot to tell you your nails look pretty right after you got them done, we'll get you financial compensation. Just listen to this satisfied client.
A couple of weeks ago, I came home from a long day's work, only to find a bunch of dishes in the sink. My lazy, unemployed boyfriend was so busy watching the game, he didn't even wash the dishes. Unbelievable. Well, the bad boyfriend lawyers helped me sue him, and I got 50 grand for pain and suffering. Thanks, bad boyfriend lawyers.
You're welcome. So if you have a boyfriend who did something bad, call the bad boyfriend lawyers. Making the law work for you. Se habla español.
In today's changing society, more and more women are being seriously hurt by compliments about their looks. Of course, ladies want to be appreciated, but please don't call them pretty. It's demeaning and doesn't acknowledge their inner beauty, hidden deep under tight-fitting, low-cut clothing and face-enhancing makeup and hairstyles. Yes, modern women should only be told they're attractive when it's appropriate and never when it's not, unless that's what's expected, in which case, failure to mention their prettiness is a universally reprehensible oversight by men. If you understand any of this, please explain it to me.
All right, let's go ahead and see what happened last night in the TV late night shows. This is Jimmy Fallon.
Well, some big political news. The first presidential debate is just 1 week away. Forget the debate. I say we put them both in a hammock, and the first one to stand up is our next president.
All right, let's see what else we have here. Seth Meyers' take on the first presidential debate.
Next Thursday is the first 2024 presidential debate between President Biden and former President Trump, which means we're just 1 week away from finding out who falls asleep on stage.
Stephen Colbert talks about Fox News poll shows Biden ahead of Trump.
There's good news for Joe Biden because a brand new poll shows Biden ahead of Trump by 2 points. And best of all, that poll is from Fox News. Woo! I've always loved you, Fox News. Fair and balanced reporting from America's most trusted anchors. I go ham for Hannity, and I'm juicy for the doocy.
Jimmy Kimmel's take on the first presidential debate.
President Biden and former President Trump are gearing up for their first debate of the year a week from tonight in Atlanta. Biden has secluded himself at Camp David, where he's preparing for this bout like Rocky Balboa, getting ready for a golf clubber lang. And Trump is hard at work right now, deciding whether to go with the scented Aquanet or unscented.
And finally, Jimmy Colbert, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel all talk about the first day of summer yesterday.
The solstice is the longest day of the year, as I said, and also the official start of summer, which, of course, raises the question, what the hell has the past week been? If not summer. It is so hot in New York, the tourists in Times Square are lining up to have their photo taken with Tickle Me Heat Stroke.
Well, guys, today is officially the first day of summer. Wait a minute. So these last 4 brutal hellhole days have been spring?
Happy summer to everyone. Today's the first official day of summer. Today's the first official day of summer and the longest day of the year, they say. There's no way this is the longest day of the year. Election day will be the longest day of the year.
All right, thank you all. Why do the people go, woo, woo, woo? I think that sounds so stupid when they do that. They could applaud, but they always have to go, woo. Hey, it's 6:40 and a half. Time now to kick it with Kenneth Riley. And we will go ahead and kick it with Joey Molland, singer with Badfinger. This one is called Day After Day. Joey Molland is 77 years old, guitarist with Badfinger. Kicking it with Kenneth Riley. Bad Finger, and that was Day After Days. We kicked it with Kenneth Riley and celebrated Joey Mullen's 77th birthday singer with Bad Finger. It is coming up on 644. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. And what else are we getting? Well, as 4th of July approaches, remember, the most patriotic way to spend it is at your computer catching up on work. A report from Expedia found Americans take fewer days off than any other country in the world. On average, we get 12 vacation days a year. 53% of us don't even use them all. That's despite the fact that 2/3 of us feel like we don't step away enough. The top excuse was life is too busy to plan or go on vacation. Japan actually gets fewer paid days off at 11, but we're much more likely to take them all more likely to break them up. Most Americans take their vacation days in chunks, while Japan prefers long weekends. 32% of Japanese people take at least one day a month off compared to 5% of Americans. So who takes the most vacation days? You guessed it, the French. The average worker in France gets 29 days off a year. That's 2/3 and a half more times than Americans get. And somehow they still don't think it's enough. 65% of people in the U.S. think they deserve more time off compared to 69% of French people. Final stat, the study found that over the course of their career, the average American will let 45 vacation days go unused. Take off, people. You know what? Nothing else. Take off, make some long weekends. Take off some Fridays or Mondays and do it that way and make you some long weekends. That's the way to do it. We've got a little break coming up here by our local businesses. We ask your kind attention to. We also will have your weather forecast and your health report. Just for you, for listening to WHBN AM and FM.
This is how we doing it with this Chrysler of Lawrenceburg. In 2024, they are making deals real. With their educated personal staff, they make shopping fun and buying easy.
Do you want a newer vehicle? Want a truck for under $25,000? Need your vehicle service? Needing a place that's going to treat you right? Well, Withers is the way. Check them out, Chrysler of Lawrenceburg.
This is one place I will not pass.
Local Kubota equipment dealer wants to help you deliver a job done right. That's why they want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. They have the reliability and durability and versatile lineup to help you do it all. Visit Lawson's Tractor 2 today for all your equipment needs. Lawson's Tractor 2, 4 miles south of Danville on Highway 127, open
Verizon forever.
Oh yeah. You see, new and existing customers get the amazing iPhone 15 with tons of storage on us. With any iPhone trade-in, any model, any condition. Guaranteed with unlimited ultimate.
Here's one. What if?
That's a yes. There's a deal out there for everyone. Only at Verizon. $829.99, 128 gigabyte only device payment or full retail purchase with new or upgrade smartphone line on unlimited ultimate plan. Minimum $90 a month with auto pay plus taxes and fees for 36 months required. Less $830 trade-in/promo credit applied over 36 months. Promo credit ends if eligibility requirements are no longer met. 0% APR. Trade-in terms apply.
The only downside to Taco Bell's Cravings value menu is having to decide. It's got 10 different favorites for $3 or less. How do I choose between the super beefy cheesy double beef burrito, the crunchy loaded beef nachos, the pillowy 3-cheese chicken flatbread, or the... I don't have time to list them all. I'll have to go to Taco Bell and try them. The Taco Bell Cravings value menu. 10 items, $3 or less. At participating U.S. stores while supplies last. Contact store for participation, which varies. Tax extra. Double seasoned beef compared to the Burrito Supreme.
Now available at Farmers National Bank, free checking and a free gift. Simply open a new Farmers National Bank personal or business checking account and receive a free gift. Minimum required deposit is only $50. We make the process fast and easy. Call 866-888-0220 or stop into one of our 12 convenient locations. Farmers National Bank, with locations in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Perryville, Stanford, Liberty, and Middleburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
Are you sick? God can heal you right now. Are you suffering with anxiety and depression? Jesus can take care of that tonight. I'm with the Wildfire Encounter. I invite you to join us. 7 o'clock under the big white tent in Danville on the 127 bypass, right in front of the Vendors Village. God can change your life tonight in just a second. Wildfire Encounter.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg, 540 North College Street next to Timmy's 5 Point. Shop and save with Howard Carpenter.
Sunny and hot today with a high of 95. Tonight, mostly clear, low of 75. Sunny tomorrow, high of 93. Partly cloudy tomorrow night, low of 73. Chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 for Sunday. Partly sunny, high of 90. Wind gust to 20. Sunny on Monday, starting work week off, and a high of 92. Right now, we have fair skies, 70 degrees in Harrodsburg at 649. The combination of near record high temperatures and ongoing humidity will result in peak heat index values around 100 degrees this afternoon, early evening. Excuse me. Across, and get that tickle out of there, across central Kentucky. It's recommended to drink plenty of water, stay cool. Oh, man, let me take a drink. All right, let me start this again, see if I can get through it. Combination of near record high temperatures and ongoing humidity will result in peak heat index values around 100 degrees this afternoon and early evening across central Kentucky. It's recommended drink plenty of water, stay cool during the hottest part of the day, and limit sun exposure. Special attention should be given the most valuable and vulnerable to the heat, most vulnerable to the heat, like children and the elderly. And then make sure the pet's got plenty of water, and maybe try to get them a shade block somehow, outdoors or in a barn, in a garage, basement, whatever. And do not leave animals and children in cars, even with the windows down. It is way too hot.
Only a small number of employers in the U.S. require workers to take a minimum amount of vacation, yet employee burnout is high. We're talking about symptoms that include depression, anxiety, insomnia, and sickness. Erin Rial reports.
A recent Harris poll found that 78% of Americans do not use the maximum amount of paid time off that they're allowed. The average worker took 15 days off last year, despite nearly half being allowed more than that. Yet burnout rates are high. 45% of Americans claim to feel burnout at work. There are no federal laws that say employers need to provide paid time off. Erin Rial, NBC News Radio.
The second largest school district in the nation is one step closer to banning cell phones and social media during school days. It's the LA Unified School District Board. Earlier this week, the U.S. Surgeon General declared social media a mental health risk to young people. Health updates, Sarah Lee Kessler, NBC News Radio.
Put the headset on. Listen to my puppet. Weekday morning. 6 to 10 WHBN.
There's a lighthouse in the harbor, giving guidance with its light. But I had no one to return to as I wandered through the night. From the first time that I saw you, standing silent by the shore, I knew my search was over, and I would look for love no more. Deep in the waters of love, I am falling, sinking like from the place where I stand watching. I swear my ship is coming in. Oh, deep in the waters of love I am falling, sinking like a stone. Deep in my heart I can hear love calling, going once, going twice, going gone. Going once, going twice, going gone. Sinking like a stone. Deep in my heart I can hear love calling, going once, going twice, going gone. Going once, going twice, going
Kathy Mattea, Going Gone. That was number one back in 1987. Kathy Mattea is 65 years old today. It is 6:56.
This Saturday, Frank Foster will be at Renfro Valley in Mount Vernon. This is for ages 18 and up. Doors open at 6:30. Show begins at 8. Tickets are $19.99 to $55. Get the tickets at the door. Valley Liquors or call 1-800-514-3849. Advanced general admissions $19.99. Early bird pricing. Price will increase closer to the show. Preferred table seatings available. Limited quantities. Must be purchased in quantities of 4. $45. Balcony seatings available too. This Saturday, Frank Foster in concert. Renfro Valley, Mount Vernon.
Did you know that Cartown Kia has one of the largest pre-owned inventories in the region? And did you know that we source vehicles from all over the country? Not only will we pay top dollar for your trade, we'll buy from you even if you don't buy from us. So stop in today for a quick and easy appraisal, and while you're here, check out the new Kias arriving daily. There's never been a better time to upgrade your ride. Visit Cartown Kia or shop anytime at cartownkiausa.com.
Okay, here's the price, $3,500. That's right, $3,500 each. 6 golf carts on sale for $3,500 each. Or buy all 6 of them for $21,000. Call 859-365-3488. 365-3488.
This is Parable's own Alyssa Ray. I got my start on American Idol. You can get your start weekday mornings 6 till 10 with Radio Rick on 99.5 WHBN The Rooster.
Lalo Schifrin is 92 years old, jazz composer. That's Mission Impossible's theme there. You got it on WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice since 1955. FM 99.5, AM 1420, World Wide Web at hometownlive.net, seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. It's 7 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Mark Mayfield. The U.S. is sending air defense missiles to Ukraine meant for other countries. The decision by the White House comes as Ukraine is defending itself against Russian assaults targeting its energy infrastructure. White House National Security spokesperson John Kirby confirmed the new plan. He added that air defense munitions for Taiwan and Israel would not impact. President Biden and Donald Trump are preparing for their first presidential debate set for next week. Brian Shook reports.
Biden is hunkering down with his advisors in Camp David as he focuses on ways to hold Trump accountable for his record on the debate stage in Atlanta. Trump, meanwhile, is said to be holding policy discussions with his allies and vice presidential hopefuls as he aims to assure voters he can be a more effective leader than his political rival. The debate hosted by CNN will take place on June 27th with no studio audience. I'm Brian Shook.
Millions of people are under heat alerts in the Northeast and Midwest. The heat is expected to continue in parts of those areas into the weekend. Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, and Massachusetts, New Jersey, and Delaware all have alerts in place. Parts of New Hampshire, Maine, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Michigan are under alerts as well. Gun injury rates are above pre-pandemic levels for a fourth straight year. Lisa Taylor explains.
The CDC reported data from ambulance calls in 27 states through September 2023. The study noted that firearm injuries were consistently highest in counties with significant housing issues. It also saw the biggest increases compared to 2019. The rates are highest for young black men in urban areas with housing problems, high unemployment, and lower incomes. I'm Lisa Taylor.
And the first trailer has been released for the new Simone Biles documentary. Simone Biles Rising is a 4-part documentary that follows the gold medal gymnast as she sets her sights on the 2024 Paris Olympics. You're listening to the latest from NBC News Radio.
Do you know what red flags to look for when considering an investment opportunity? Fraudulent sellers might make unsolicited contact, tell you everyone is buying it, and pressure you to invest right now. They make hefty promises over the phone, but never put them in writing. At the Department of Financial Institutions, we have a saying. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. We're on a mission to educate Team Kentucky and protect your hard-earned dollars. Visit us online at kfi.ky.gov for more information.
I'm Trooper Jacob Middleton with the Kentucky State Police.
And I'm Trooper Chelsea Hanson.
When working traffic in Harlan or anywhere in eastern Kentucky, responding to crashes involving deaths or injuries is the toughest part of our job.
When you drive, there is so much out of your control.
But what you do have control over is wearing a seatbelt.
Less than 2 seconds. That's all the time it takes to buckle up.
Why do we enforce seatbelt laws? It's not about writing tickets.
It's about saving lives.
Always buckle up.
A message from Team Kentucky and the Kentucky...
Senator Ted Cruz wants to help the bottom line of waiters and bartenders. Tammy Trujillo has a story.
The Texas Republican filed a bill that would exempt tips from federal income tax. Cruz called the legislation a pro-worker plan that will help families deal with inflation. Cash tips include those received in actual cash as well as via credit card, debit card, and checks. A similar bill was filed by Republicans in the House earlier this week and has the support of former President Trump. I'm Tammy Trujillo.
An appeals court in Washington, D.C. is denying Steve Bannon's appeal to avoid prison. Bannon asked earlier in the month for a delay to his sentence on contempt charges, with the denial coming Thursday in a 2-1 decision. The judges said his argument did not warrant a departure from the general rule. The one-time advisor to former President Trump was ordered by a federal judge this month to report to prison by July 1st to begin his 4-month sentence. The lawsuit against Madonna over her concert starting too late has been tossed without a settlement. Lisa G. fills us in.
The pop icon was sued back in January over a 2-hour delayed start time at her December 13th show at Barclays Center. The 2 plaintiffs claim the ticket said the show started at 8:30 p.m. and it was false advertising, unfair and deceptive trade practices that the concert started as late as it did, and they wouldn't have bought the tickets had they known. Meantime, due to the dismissal, the 2 plaintiffs can't refile their claims. Lisa G., New York.
And American Airlines CEO Robert Isom says the company is addressing discrimination after passengers alleged they were kicked off a flight in January because of racism. In a letter this week, Isom said the incident in which the passengers were removed because someone complained about offensive body odor was unacceptable. 3 of the passengers have sued the airline, and the employees involved have been placed on leave. The men were not traveling together and appear to be the only black passengers on the plane. Isom said the airline is committed to working with the NAACP and other civil rights groups to rebuild trust. Mark Mayfield, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Mark. It is 7:05. You are getting it on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Time for local news with Joe. Brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Mercer County girls basketball coach Chris Sauter says he's lucky to be alive after a serious boating accident. Sauter was injured recently while on vacation in Missouri when police say a pontoon pulling an inner tube crashed into a dock. School leaders say Sauter suffered hip and other injuries, but is hopeful that he'll make a full recovery. Sauter was recently renamed the Mercer girls basketball coach, where he won back-to-back state championships as the head Lady Titan coach in 2017 and 2018. A proposed Dollar General in Mercer County has had the plans tabled until the state can weigh in. The Harrisburg Herald reports that the plan, which includes a 10,640 square foot Dollar General on Louisville Road, has had the plans tabled until the applicants can get state approval. Commissioners also said they want to hear about how the developers would handle traffic in that area. If it does finally get approved, it will be Mercer County's 6th Dollar General location. Danville will host a Juneteenth celebration tonight. The Juneteenth celebration will happen at the Michael Smith Memorial Park on J.E. Woods Drive, which is home to the newest Danville splash pad as well. There will be music, card games, old school line dancing, kickball, cornhole, and other activities. The Juneteenth holiday itself is June 19th, which celebrates the date when a Texas general ordered the enforcement of the Emancipation Proclamation. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda here in Danville, where we make it easy to do business with us. I want to let you know that we are now offering free pickup and delivery in our quick lane within 20 miles of Danville. Give us a call at 859-238-1190. We will schedule your vehicle for pickup, perform the service requested, and return it to you.
Come to Stuart Powell, we can do business.
Ford Mazda. This morning's local news was a service of Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
Hi folks, Mike Gay here. At Essity, we know that hygiene and health is the essence of well-being for every person at every stage of life. Essity is proud to be part of the Harrodsburg and Danville communities, providing good-paying jobs to our employees who make hand towels and tissue paper for people of all ages. If you'd like to join us, check out our website at essity.com. That's essity.com. essity.com.
With Verizon, now everyone can get our best phone deals.
Even if I'm new?
Even if you're new.
What if I've been with Verizon forever?
Oh, yeah. You see, new and existing customers get the amazing iPhone 15 with tons of storage on us. With any iPhone trade-in, any model, any condition. Guaranteed with unlimited ultimate.
Here's one. What if?
That's a yes. There's a deal out there for everyone. Only at Verizon. $829.99, 128 gigabyte only device payment or full retail purchase with new or upgrade smartphone line on unlimited ultimate plan. Minimum $90 a month with auto pay plus taxes and fees for 36 months required. Less $830 trade-in/promo credit applied over 36 months. Promo credit ends if eligibility requirements are no longer met. 0% APR. Trade-in terms apply.
The only downside to Taco Bell's Cravings value menu is having to decide. It's got 10 different favorites for $3 or less. How do I choose between the super beefy cheesy double beef burrito, the crunchy loaded beef nachos, the pillowy 3-cheese chicken flatbread, or the... I don't have time to list $3 or less. At participating U.S. stores while supplies last. Contact store for participation, which varies. Tax extra. Double seasoned beef compared to the Burrito Supreme.
This WHBN weather brought to you by the new Cabin Connections of Harrodsburg, providing the largest selection of playhouses, cabins, sheds, workshops, and more. Financing available. Cabin Connections of Harrodsburg.
Sunny and hot today with a high of 95. Mostly clear tonight, low of 75. Sunny tomorrow, high of 93. Partly cloudy tomorrow night, low of 73. Chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 on Sunday afternoon. Partly sunny, high of 90, wind gust to 20. Hang on your hat and your hair if you got it. Sunny on Monday, starting our work week off, high of 92. Sunny Tuesday, high of 93. Showers and thunderstorms likely on Wednesday, mostly sunny, high of 89. Chance of showers and thunderstorms Thursday, sunny, high of 86. Right now under fair skies, We have 70 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:09.5. Good Friday morning to you. This is the 21st day of June. Radio Rick, thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CNSCKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County.